Hey everybody, I am Sir Jet and welcome back to Private Parts. So today I'm going to answer the question that was asked by a fan online. What were you like in high school? And you know, it's I would start by saying it's pretty imaginable what I was. I was basically an isolationist. I had 0 friends, and I did not go out. I did not leave the house most of the time. For those of you who have been watching the Sir Jet vlog, you know that I did not speak for about 10 years. I only whispered from about age 13, age 20, and it was, you know, through singing how I learned how to speak again. But so during that time, I was pretty much like afraid of people and social interaction of any kind. But I studied really hard, and my homework became my life. It was my passion, and that's why I have to be careful, because I'm still very much the same person. I get crazy invested in things when I start doing them, and that's because I want to be the best. I want to be like praised and all that good stuff. And praise can be good, but it's also very dangerous when you become obsessive. So every day I went to school. Sometimes I didn't say so much as a word to another single person for an entire month. And if I did say anything, it was like a hi, hello, or I made a small comment. But for the most part, I was in my head all day long. So I went to school and I came home and I just did homework, and I would do homework for hours on end. Like, say I got home at 3, I would do it till like 7, and then have dinner, and then after dinner keep going till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. So it basically consumed me. But, you know, in the end, like, I wasn't really competing against anybody specifically, because I didn't really know how well anybody was doing. I was, like, competing against myself. If I did not get 100% on something, I would just phase out and just die. That was crazy. When I wasn't doing homework, I found solace and safety in Sailor Moon. Basically, you know, Japanese cartoons, but primarily Sailor Moon. And I would watch the shows, and I would scour the internet for Sailor Moon merchandise, mostly dolls, which I had almost every Japanese Sailor Moon doll by the time I was 18. And then I got rid of them all because I was like, this is an OCD and I need to learn. In a way it paid off, because, you know, you see all the Sir Jet ensembles today. A lot of that came from Sailor Moon. You know, the art books and all the different fashions, they inspired me to create what I've created as an adult. And that was my happy place. And I don't think without it I would have done very well, because of my obsession with being the best and just doing homework. So yeah, that was my life at the time, and yeah, in the end, I was valedictorian, actually. Look at me now. Yeah, I achieved my goal. I was the best. And yeah, in high school, I wasn't a happy camper, and towards the end of high school, I started numbing myself with antidepressants and stuff, because I knew I was depressed, and I knew I needed to do something. The pills, unfortunately, just kind of, you know, phased me out, so I wasn't depressed, but I wasn't specifically happy either. You know, it wasn't until later in life that I started, you know, pursuing my dreams and learning how to sing and taking improv classes and all that jazz, that I learned how to be myself again, who I truly was, because I don't think I really was myself in high school. I think I was just a shadow kind of existing. And I always had my own style too. Like, I always wore a necklace of some kind. It was always something Sailor Moon inspired. And I had my mom cut my hair in a bowl because I was terrified of going to a salon because the hair dryers were so loud I couldn't hear anything. And I wore, what did I wear? I went through a short phase where I wore like big baggy shorts that I pretended were skirts. And then I went through like a pants and collared shirt phase. I kind of looked like Ellen DeGeneres, but with my bowl cut. I always had a style of my own, no matter who I was and what phase of my life. I knew I was gay. I knew by age 11 that I was a homosexual. I didn't really know what that was or what that meant until I went to college and I was intimate with my first partner around age 20. So, but that whole time I knew who I was, but I didn't want to like let anybody know. And that was also one of the reasons I didn't speak, was because I didn't like the idea of being a man and sounding like a man. I wanted to be Sailor Moon. I wanted to be a gorgeous teenage girl, even though I knew I was not. And I still think I am a gorgeous teenage girl. Yeah, somebody once commented on one of my photos, Sir Jet, you're just a really pretty girl trapped in the body of a hot dude. And it's like, yeah, that could be it. But yeah, I mean, high school is not the greatest time for me, but it was definitely a stepping stone that shaped who I am today and gave me that sense of internal dialogue that I have now. That even though I'm out there and I'm putting myself out there, I still have that like introvert focus that I can go into my head and really analyze things. And I think that's what I learned from being in high school and studying so much and not speaking to anybody, because you learn a lot from silence. Anybody can tell you that if they've been silent for a really long time. So that is my private parts for today. I hope you enjoyed and felt something, and feel free to talk about what you were like in high school if you have any interesting things to say. So thanks for your time, and feel free to ask me another question. You can ask me anything about my personal life, and I might answer it on the next episode of Private Parts. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.